Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again live here at the Racecourse Stadium, Colombo. It's a semi-final. India taking on Bangladesh for a spot in the final. And up until now, it's 45 minutes. Both teams haven't really scored. Scoreline stays 0-0. And referee wants both teams to really speed up and get on with it. Now India would attack from right to left, Bangladesh from the other side. You can see slight indication of what the formation of India would be. A 4-1-3-2 looks like 4-1-3-2. Bangladesh looks like a 3-2-5 or a 3-4-3 maybe. Sorjul Tapul coming in. Referee Kabin animated. It's a free kick for India. Manjot Kumar on the ball. Chance along the left flank, still holds on to ball. India going forward here. They do have Gangte in the box here. Gangte goes forward, but really once again not making anything out of it. Good chance for India, but offside flag goes up.
Good afternoon again to all our viewers here listening, rather watching on YouTube. Early chance for India there, but it was called offside, something that we saw in that first half. Poor cross there by Bangladesh number 7, Rubel Shaikh, who has been good so far in this tournament, but the less said about that cross, the better. My name is Kavinka, and with me in the box is Jana, and we will be your co-commentators for this afternoon's game. This is of course not the only game today. We also have Nepal versus Sri Lanka. It's a good weekend for Sri Lanka sports as well, because they are on the back of winning the Asian Netball Championships and also the Asian Cricketing Cup Championship in Dubai. So we'll be treated to more Sri Lankan sports, but Sri Lanka can take a step back because it is Bangladesh, India, two contenders for this edition of the SAF Under-17 Championship 2022. It is Bangladesh. Well, it's just like we saw in the opening few minutes. We saw that both sides were going at it, but it seemed that there was no game plan, Jana, in that first half.
It's rightly said, Kavinka. I think both teams looking a bit clueless at times, And Bangladesh known for their very good passing in that half. So both teams in this handball, definitely handball from Mirajul Islam. So this half is what is going to decide about the first finalist of this tournament.
Of course, the fans have come in their numbers for both India and Bangladesh, but there is a Bangladesh contingent over here. Bangladesh will try and make their fans proud at the Racecourse Stadium in Colombo.
Ball with India here. A runner on the right flank. Good chance here for India. Cuts across.
Danny was well open there, but failed to spot the run. Here's Danny once again on the ball.
Gangte taking the shot here, and there you go, out of nowhere, India scoring. It's that man, the ever-present striker Gangte, with his left foot finding the left corner, and India just striking at the vital interval of the game. 50 minutes, and here we go. Great goal from Gangte.
Rajana, breakthrough for India. Exactly what you want. The team talk seemed to have worked a treat in that Indian dressing room, and Bibiano has seen his striker, his number 9 Gangte, provide that lead, and it's Jai Hind India.
And there you go. Now with India scoring, Bangladesh is definitely going to attack back, and the game is definitely going to get a bit interesting. So this is what we are here to see. And if Bangladesh can play their usual game, we are up for a match here. Coming Ratul on the ball now with a throw. Bangladesh usually very good on the set pieces and on air as well. Ball still not brought under control. India trying to clear it, but only would go as far as Ratul again. And Ratul tries to just wiggle past the 3 Indian defenders, and he does. Good ball again. Here we go. Gangte going forward, but out comes Sahil and does the job.
Yeah, there's no wonder that Bangladesh have only conceded 1, because you need goals of that sort of quality to surpass that security of Bangladesh. Curling effort by Gangte. It was a great strike, really. And Sohanu Rahman was left grasping for air.
And Kaminga, do you think the yellow card that Gangte got would play in the mind of Bibiano, because he's on a yellow? He can risk and play him for many minutes, but if he gets another yellow, then it's going to be disastrous for India. So what do you think? Or is it just go with the element of risk and take the risk, especially in a big game like this?
Definitely you would not want to disappoint your teammates, your fans, your coach and your nation, because a lot is on the line here. Even though you are 1-0 up, you are bound to make some mistakes, and some of those mistakes can come psychologically as well. If you lose your head, Jana, especially in crucial points of this game, then you are only blaming yourself. There's another ball coming in, and it's Kaurav Singh on the receiving end. No one really saw Kaurav Singh come on to the end of that. He was on the opposite flank. Ball was floated in by Manjot Singh.
one thing I see with these wingers is they're trying to cut back rather than put the ball into the dangerous area between the defensive line and the keeper. That's where you expect your strikers to go in, because when they go forward, they want the ball right in front of them, not behind. Yes, it's good. Sometimes you have change of opinion, change of tactics, or just to make sure you confuse the opposition and put a cut back a ball, but not every time. So that's what is happening here. Either it's Bangladesh or India, always they're trying to cut back and then come in, but rather than just putting the ball into the dangerous area. And Mohammad Ratul also getting a yellow card. So just to finish it off, put the ball into the dangerous area just outside the keeper's box.
Yeah, just before the match started in the warm-up, I was watching India doing some of these set plays that you would see during warm-up, and they were warming up and doing this training drill which involved 3 strikers trying to meet the ball which one of the wingers put in, and that's exactly what you were talking about. But it seemed like in the match they have a different mindset, and that is to focus on cutting back the ball rather than feeding it into that dangerous area where the goalkeeper, in between the goalkeeper and the striker. It's another yellow card handed out here. Receiving confirmation on that yellow card. There is a man down here for India, and it seems like the captain Guite is on the floor. Yeah, it seems like a yellow card to the Bangladeshi left back, Sirjul Islam. Sirjul Islam has been a bright spark for Bangladesh in this match, but unfortunately getting a yellow card in that play. Well, India can't relax. This is exactly what happened in the previous match. They did score that goal, and then only to let in 3 goals did they play. But they would have done their homework, and it seems like they are on the front foot here as another cross is attempted. But goalkeeper Sahanur Rahman comes out for the ball and feeds it across to their midfielding.
And once again
trying to attempt a cross in.
Ball goes out, and there you see once again they're trying to cut back. So it's quite hard to really go and put the cross, but rather trying to just confuse the other defender who is marking you. Yes, I understand, but sometimes you have to take that cross. Anyway, coming back to the game now, Sahil launching the ball forward. Oh, nice ball here for Bangladesh. Looks like they might take the long shot, but out comes and clears the ball there.
Yeah, it was a bad touch by the Bangladeshi number 10, Azmul Huda. I think he could have left it for his left winger, or his right winger. Nonetheless, it is a throw-in for Bangladesh, and as usual, MD Ratul taking throw-in duties.
And suddenly it has
a good ball here for Bangladesh. Number 9, Mirjul Islam, trying to pick up the pieces, but India have come up away with it.
Look at this run on the near corner of Gangte, but offside, I guess. No,
and it is not offside.
It is a goal.
And Gangte gets his second goal. India 2 to the good here. The red men have been stunned. And it is the Tigers of India who have taken a 2-0 lead here.
Oh, good call from the referee at the end, because we didn't really see the far man, the one who was forward.
Yeah, it was a good finish nonetheless. And it all ties back to that Wonderful pass there by Guite, their captain, who was just on the floor a few minutes ago.
We were mentioning how Gangte was making the darting run on the near side of the screen. On the left side, he was making that run. Lots of pace going into the 6-yard box. At the end, he was all alone. And he was just wondering where his defenders were.
Yeah, definitely that hard work paid off dividends, Jana, because you would love to see your number 9 making runs like that. Of course, you can see in the international game, you can see players like Erling Haaland of Manchester City making runs like that. And it's lovely stuff by India. Gangte doubling his account. Guite just getting instructions from his bench, maybe to calm things down now that they have 2 goals to their name. But Bangladesh, Bengali Tigers will be looking to find themselves back into the game. This team is the same team that only let in 1 goal, and here is a penalty call, and referee has given a penalty to Bangladesh. Bangladesh have a way in, but they would need to convert this penalty spot kick.
Suddenly the game has come alive here. Let's see. Yes, unnecessary tackle, to be honest. You know that you are on the front foot. You know that you can play cautiously, and still Indian defense on that instance just losing their mind and conceding an easy penalty. Can Bangladesh convert it? There you go with the phones out. Bangladesh fans anticipating for a goal back here.
It is Mirjul Islam over the ball. Mirjul Islam versus Sahil. See what Mirjul Islam is capable of doing. Goal! Bangladesh have found a way back into this game, and it is courtesy of their number 9. Both number 9s in this game making their mark, and it is Mirjul Islam who has said to his boys that there is a fighting spirit in us. Mirjul Islam choosing his right, and it was the right call. Well, plenty of action in this second half, Jana, and it would be fair to say that whoever tuned in into this second half has been a lucky soul.
It's game on here. Kavinkar rightly said it's India 2, Bangladesh 1, but the latest goal coming from Bangladesh. And also looks like the momentum suddenly, any team with the last goal might have the momentum, but India also really pumped up. So we are expecting a great game. There you go, crowd behind Bangladesh now. They do have a runner through the middle, goes down and gets a free kick.
Mirjul Islam, fiery character now. He has that confidence with that 1 goal to his name. As we see here, great piece of skill to get past number 6, Raj Singh. Just watching replays of that second Indian goal, and everyone, fair to say everyone in this ground thought it was an offside, but
excellent call at the end from the referee, because if you really look at the replay, you can't. Oh, there you go, Bangladesh once again trying to go for the goal. Yes, if you look at the replay, when Goite, the captain, really strikes the ball from the right flank, he can see Gangte a bit behind him. So when the striker is behind the passer, definitely onside. And great refereeing that from Cabin, the referee today. Now going forward here, Rubel Sheikh's ball, once again juicy ball inside the box. Bangladesh trying to shoot from long range, takes a shot.
The quality shown by both sides, especially Bangladesh in the last 5 minutes. And in that instance, it was number 10, Nazmul Huda, going for a shot. Great technique on the ball, but only to be met by several defenders in that wall. Indians doing their job. Bangladesh gaining possession again. Every time Bangladesh are on the ball, they're met by cheers of the crowd. Wonderful stuff to see. But it was thanks to quick feet by the Bangladeshis that they earned that penalty. Here's Ratul overseeing corner, or rather throw-in duties. Indians looking for their number 9, Gangte.
I think Bangladeshis are taking a leaf out of Nepal's book here, because Nepal really going in with some long-range efforts to get the better of the Indian keeper. Bangladesh also now trying to really unleash some shots from long range, isn't it, Kavinka?
Definitely. The game's not over, as we see in various sports across the continent. Never give up is a corner. We can see here on the far side, number 8 for India, Lal Pekka, coming on. And that substitution will be made ready. It is Lal Pekka coming on, and coming off is Bobby Singh, number 11.
And I see Lal Peklua making his way in. Bobby Singh today not really outstanding, I'd say, not having a game to really highlight anything from Bobby Singh today.
Maybe it was his off day. And maybe if India can see this game through, hope and pray that he does not have an off day in the final. Well, it's a battle of number 9s here at the racecourse grounds. First it was Gangte who quickly put India through with 2 goals, and then courtesy of a penalty spot kick, Miljul Islam sending the keeper the wrong way and earning some interest in this game for Bangladesh.
Throw coming in for Bangladesh, kept in by India, but Soanul Rahman, the goalkeeper of Bangladesh, looking after, striking the ball. Going forward India here, but sliding tackle comes in from Bangladesh. Good work that from Mohammad Ratul. And on your screen there is Najmul Huda, the number 10 of Bangladesh. Thomas Morley looking at his watch. Yes, Thomas, you do have plenty of time for an equalizer here. Oh, nice footwork here once again from the Indian number 8, Lal Peklua, the substitute who just came in. Foul going towards India. Another yellow here. For whom is it? It's for Mirajul, the striker of Bangladesh. There you go. The Bangladesh camp not really happy with some easy yellow cards being shown by their towards themselves. missing out on the position here now. Bangladesh, Chandon. Chandon's ball now received by Sirajul. Captain Imran Khan. Now ball.
But something that we haven't seen in this game, Jana, quite surprisingly, is the use of long balls. And that has been prevalent in the South Asian game. The long balls trying to look for your big men. And these two do have big men up front in the form of Gangte and Sirajul Islam for India and Bangladesh respectively, but it's a good game to see. Lovely piece of skill there by Sirajul Islam, but it's a good game to see that both these sides aren't using that long ball that maybe some people have criticized the long ball, and it might not work in most times, but I think both the coaches have realized that it does not pay dividends, and maybe go for short passes rather than looking for your big men or doing that long ball routine.
I think that's a good observation, Kavinka, because maybe both teams really thinking that they can play the tiki-taka game, so not in real need of playing the long ball, but as Kavinka told, long ball can be a very good alternative if they can't really get goal. And here we go once again, Bangladesh progressing their well forward. Rubel Sheikh on the ball, has been good with his delivery, once again delivers but cleared off by Manjot Singh. Ball comes once in.
There is a player on the ground and they will be looking to clear it out because it is one of their teammates. He has been on the ground for about 15 to 20 seconds. Looks to be clutching his hamstring. Of course, a hamstring injury won't look good. Physio coming and doing his duties. Well, it can be hard in these conditions. Of course, you're playing in the evening sky. It is just about 5 p.m. here in Colombo, Sri Lanka. So both sides will be relieved that the afternoon sun has faded away.
Slowly getting back on his feet here, the Bangladesh number 3. Sirajul, in fact the Indian number 3 I should say, Mukul Panwa. Starting first time in this tournament. Ratul's throw. Ratul now trying to put in the cross. Good cross coming in. Bangladesh. Almost a goal once more. Good bit of defense there from India. Putting their body on the lines, throwing their body on the lines to make sure they don't get the ball let past them.
Well, it is a game of shoot on sight here by the Bangladeshis, taking 2 or 3 attempts there to find that second goal to level things up. It's good work there by the Bangladeshis, knowing that maybe the short passes inside the box won't work because of the numbers. But the Indians equally showing that they are willing to put their bodies on the line. Well read there by the Bangladeshi goalkeeper Sohnu Rahman.
Lofted ball once again. Now Bangladesh have a chance on the left side. Goes for the goal all by himself. Goes straight into Shahil. No real damage for India once more.
There's a replay of the shot. Sirajul Islam.
Suddenly Bangladesh really pressing high up the field, isn't it? Kavinka India have to be looking to be press resistant, but still giving away possession in important areas of the game. Here we go. On the ball now is the Indian number 8 Lal Peklua.
Yeah, but Jana, the dangerous aspect to that of holding or keeping your players up front is the fact that you risk the other team countering you. When you have all your players up front, it seems like you only have maybe your 2 centre backs at the back. And here is another cross attempted. This time by India. India try and get a shot on target. Here is an audacious effort by one of the centre backs. It was number 12, Alingamba Singh, who has had a quiet game so far, but tried to make the headlines by attempting a shot maybe 40 yards out. Now the substitution for the ones in grey, it is number 20 Faizan Wahid. Beg your pardon, it's number 20 Aman coming on for the goal scorer Gangti, who put in a great effort, and in his first goal and his second goal, much more of a calculated effort, leading to 2-0.
Precautionary, Kavinka, do you think? Because
definitely cautionary, Jana, because he is on that yellow card. And when things get into the final third of this match, you know that heads don't become cool. Here is an attempt for Bangladesh. It is in front of the face of goal. The Bangladeshi defenders misreading it. Or rather, the Indian defenders misreading it. Here is another attempt for Bangladesh. And it has been all Bangladesh in this 10 minutes. Here we have Sirjul Islam, who's begging for that cross to be hit, only for it to result in no goal. Here's Sirjul Islam on the wing again. Beg your pardon, it is Mursid Ali, looking to make it 4 goals for the tournament. Of course, he is joint top scorer.
Eventually ball goes out. A throw coming for India now. A good phase of play this from both sides. Both sides really looking to capitalize and get a goal back. Here we go. Referee Bianjankar Kabin. And good ball from India. But Imran Khan, the captain of Bangladesh, doing the job here. Chandon on the ball now. Chandon passes it on to Najmul Huda. Huda's ball reaches Sohanur. In fact, Ratul, I should say. And now Mirajul. All pulled down here. Another free kick. Yellow card going here for Ricky. There you see. Unnecessary from Ricky there. Lots of yellow cards now for India.
Yeah, yellow cards flying out of the pocket of our referee for this evening cabin. Bangladesh will be looking to make it 2 here. It is number 11 Mursid Ali. Beg your pardon, it's Nazmul Huda Faisal on the ball. Nazmul Huda Faisal floats across in, looks for one of the players in red, but he goes out for another corner. There's Bangladesh with another attempt. Floats in across into the box, but it is met with poor technique by Sirjul Islam Rana.
Good pace shown from India here. Lal Peklua takes a shot with his left foot. But Sonal Rahman just goes down at the right time and keeps hold of the ball.
Lal Peklua could have, or maybe should have, taken another touch, Jana, because it seemed like he did have time on the ball and he did have another runner coming in. Mirajul Islam on the floor here, something that the bench has taken note of, and he's been treated. Maybe it seems to be a cramp just off your screen. As another Indian player is down. So we see here on the replay it was Lal Peklua.
With the last 10 minutes coming up, I think there's more players who are or who would go down.
Yeah, it could be tactical, it could be because of fatigue. It's only the players would know, and both teams have decided to take a breather, courtesy of those injuries. Bibiano has had a word with his players on the field. He was gesturing to them that they should maybe use their wings a bit more. Here's India trying another one of those crosses. It is Aman. Aman also does have the stature of their previous number 9, Gangte, because he is tall and strong in the air.
Oh, given away here, Rubel Sheikh. Rubel Sheikh trying to pull the trigger from wrong range. Ball still with Bangladesh. Good pass that through the left flank here. Given easily. Now ball with Huda. Huda's ball. Oh, unnecessary pass. Once again, Lal Peklua has been very good on the left flank for India. The heading tackle coming in. Another throw for India. Chandon on the screen there.
A few poor passes by the Bangladeshi outfit, which enabled the Indians to get hold of position. Here is the number 8, Lal Peklua. Good work there by Bangladesh and their defender, who seemed to have lost the ball but got it back. Is number 14, MD Ratul, who took control of that play.
I think if Bangladesh really are to leave their striker Mirajul all alone by himself, then it's going to be hard for them to find another goal. Even you can see now only Mirajul, a lone man in the front, so you have to take some risks. Only people who take risks get their rewards. Rubel Sheikh, Chandon's long ball goes straight to an Indian head, but now Bangladesh winning it on. Going forward, Sojul's pass great, but not accurate enough at the end. It was Murshid Ali who was making that run on the far side.
Yeah, it was a good idea, something that both teams have implemented in this second half, and even in the first, but they were unlucky with the weight of the pass and the receiver. They both have to be on the same wavelength if you want to attempt those passes, and even with those long ball attempts, you would want both your players to be on the same wavelength. The tensions are high here at the Racecourse Stadium. The crowds are trying to back their players. As you can see, some of the players have a lot of sweat on their shirts.
A while ago, you saw Thomas Morley, a concerned Thomas Morley there, because his team is on the back foot. The team is losing at the moment. Bangladesh needs a couple of goals here to get into winning ways. At least a goal to just equalize.
The Bangladesh have 7 minutes or so to play and possibly stir up or get an equalizer.
India now really dropping deep.
Here is Mirjul Islam. Mirjul Islam skips away from 1, 2. Here is number 10, Azmur Huda Faisal.
So
Here's Ratul. Looks for Mirjul Islam. And here is Bangladesh number 11 for Bangladesh. Mursid Ali, joint top scorer, failing to convert at that instance. It is a throw into Bangladesh. The danger has still not subsided for India.
Goes straight into Sahil here.
Really an open shot for Mursid Ali. Could have picked his spot better rather than finding an Indian shirt.
I think it's been a couple of times that the Indian defenders have thrown their body on the line of action. Once again going forward Bangladesh, but good defense, isn't it, coming from Indians to really put their bodies in the line.
Yeah, giving it their all, Jana, to make sure that they don't concede that second goal, because if they do, then that means it's all back to square.